Yes,
try
sir.
to take them back 108 yards. You don't care where you were. You're going to try to take them back, right?
I hadn't touched the ball since high school, so I couldn't take a knee or nothing like that.
Just have you ever been a part of a game like that? 5 turnovers in 6 plays, and just what did that do for you guys?
That was very special. We worked very hard. We tried to be up tempo. Every practice had a lot of energy, and it carried over to today's game.
Do you think it was more mistakes on their part, or were you guys executing and in the right spots?
Nah, they were a very good offense. They had a very good offense, very good quarterback. I just believe that was 100% hard work for us and just being in the right place at the right time.
Brian, Coach said he needed to see you guys confront some adverse situations, see a chance to show some resiliency. What do you think you showed him and the rest of the coaches today?
At the end of the half, we got a pump block, and they came back, made a 2-touchdown game. So they were coming back strong, so we just tried to keep it up, and we poured it on in the second half. We didn't let down.
How different is that? Because you guys haven't closed games out.
Yeah, it was very different. I remember last year during the Florida game, I could feel the tide turning, and it felt like somehow there was nothing we could do anything about it. So, but this year it feels different.
You guys had a couple drives where they drove down the field, but you held them to field goals. You had your 2 interceptions in the end. I feel like this kind of bend but don't break is kind of have to be how you guys kind of play.
No, I feel like we have a lot of mistakes that we could get better at. Like especially getting off the field on 3rd down, so we have a lot to work on. But it was just good to see us not give up.
Brian, when you talk about the turnovers, how much do you attribute that to the scheme and being prepared and just guys not having to think so much?
That's a big thing. We just get out there and play, let the playmakers play. Also, I attribute to our effort. We're always hustling every single practice, trying 63 strain, get to the ball and stuff like that. So I contribute to our effort.
And I don't know if you had 17 turnovers all last year, 417. You get almost half that in one day. How big of a confidence boost is that for this defense?
It's a confidence boost. We know that our system works. We believe in our coaching staff, and it just helps us just to believe that much more in what we're doing.
You've been around this game a little bit. How bizarre was that in the first half to see?
That was crazy. Yeah, I was on the sideline actually for the I think it was the 4th one in a row. Was it 4 in a row? And we said if we get one more turnover, I'm just gonna go crazy. And we all just went crazy on the sideline. So it was crazy.
Did you feel like you had to get in the act? I mean, you got two.
Yeah. I started feeling a little bit left out. I saw my roommate Justin Coleman get one in. My little brother Cameron Sutton. So I feel like I had to join in.
Do these 2 games help you all going in next week?
Oh yeah, it really does. We get to see what we need to work on, like for example, run fits and just little stuff like that. So we can just tweak what we did out there and just make it all that better.
Does it prepare you at all though for what you're going to face next week?
Yeah, we're facing another great offense next week. This was a good offense too, so it just prepares us with talent. We're used to the talent. We're used to the setting of the game, so I think we're going to be ready.
With all this team has been through, how good is it to get these first 2 games you're supposed to win, and not only win them but win them convincingly?
It's just a big confidence boost, like I said earlier. Just going out there, we get used to the atmosphere. We had a pretty good talent this game going against them, so this gets us ready.
Brian had to make everybody feel good, especially for a guy like Cameron. To play in his 2nd game, how big of a learning experience can it be for him to pick one off and take it to the house?
Yeah, I can only imagine how you feel now. That's probably the best feeling in the world. Freshman 2nd game, so I feel like he's a blessed individual.
Like you guys been saying this is tough. I don't see what else.
Yeah, he works very hard. He works as hard as anybody on the team, so I like to see that happen to him.
Daniel said something about in there that if you guys aren't running out on the practice field this week, you might get thrown out of practice. The coach.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a barn burner this week. We're gonna be huffing and puffing, but it'll be for the better to get us ready.
How big a step up? I know you haven't seen film of these guys, but just based on reputation, how big a step up will this be this weekend?
It's going to be a big step up. They're a great opponent. We have tons of respect for them, so we just know we're going to be in for a dogfight.
Tempo? I mean, obviously going to
yeah. We feel like we worked hard all offseason, ran a lot, got in shape, so we feel like we'd be ready for it.
How excited is the team about playing at Oregon next week?
Oh yeah, we're all excited. Maybe get out of class a couple days early and just get to focus on nothing but football, and it's a great time to show what we're made of.
Is practice going to be different this week?
Oh, I bet it is. I bet it's going to be extra fast. We're going to be huffing and puffing. They're going to get us ready.
Brian, that quarterback didn't throw an interception last week against Kentucky. I think he was like 20-something.